Trackwrestling.com, World Championships here in Paris, France. Day one in the books for the U.S. Greco team here with head coach Matt Lindland. You look at the four guys that won today. You had the two veterans in Provisor and Smith, the two young guys in Manville and Hancock. Just overall thoughts on the way those guys competed today.
Man, you know, they did what we asked them to do. They went out there and they fought hard. They competed well. You know, unfortunately, you know, Ben lost focus there in the last, what was it, 14 seconds left,
yeah.
And you know, he got gave up that 2-point. That was tough. That was a tough break. You know, I think Mason kind of got a crappy call there, but he was wrestling good. I mean,
he competes hard.
That's what we talked about yesterday. You know, I mean, he's a competitor. He puts a game plan together. He's disciplined. He sticks with it. You know, he still needs to work on, you know, keeping his head up, keeping his hips in a little closer. You know, he's still bouncing back and forth between that freestyle, folk style, and Greco. You know, I wouldn't, you know, just like I told him, I'd love to have him full-time in our Greco program and, you know, see what he could do. I mean, if he was just doing one style, it'd be amazing, you know. But, you know, we wish him luck in whatever he does. And, you know, we're certainly, he's already confirmed he's going to be back for the U23 trials. And maybe we'll be able to split him and Bay up this year and put a couple of those young guys on the team and really have some success there.
When I look at Mason Manville, his body language, he's like a rabid dog. I think he's very confident. Talked to him earlier today, going back to a conversation yesterday. He said, I expect to win. And I think he really believes. I think a lot of people say that, especially younger guys. I think he really believes. I think he's got a bright future. But I think, like you just alluded to, it's going to be how it all shakes out. And folk style and Greco, talking to a lot of you guys, that seems to be a theme. He disagrees with it. To each his own. It's his life. But you guys say, hey, to really excel at this style, you probably got to give it 100%. Both feet got to be in the water.
That's my philosophy, and you know. But everybody's got to do it their own plan and do it their way. And I can just my role is just to guide him and help him in whatever way I can, and be here to support his decisions. And you know, that's what we do. You know, I mean, certainly I might try to guide him that direction, but once the guy's made his mind up, we're going to support that.
With Ben today, talking to him earlier, he kind of compared it to Rio last year. I mean, this is his third crack at it. 2 Olympic teams, 1 world team. Disappointing. I mean, that can't happen for him, right? I mean, you got to. He knows better than that.
Ben's really good. He's a very talented athlete. He's been doing Greco for a long time. He's certainly capable of having a better result than that. But he did wrestle well, and until the last 10 seconds of that match, and you can't do that. You can't stop focusing late in the match, and you got to keep that focus all the way through the tournament. And I just pray he takes that lesson and continues, because he is very talented.
Pat Smith wins a match and then runs into a tough competitor. Unfortunately, doesn't get pulled back into that repechage. He's one of those guys. He's been knocking on the door, always in the mix. Now he makes a world team. Get to know him a little bit. What do you appreciate most about what he brings to the table?
Discipline, work ethic. He's structured. He puts a plan together. He follows through. Character. Everything that I'm saying is just in his nature. It's in his character. It's in the way he was raised. It's the kind of man he is. So those things shine through in his athletic endeavors as well. If you're structured, you're disciplined, you're focused, you work hard. I mean, those things are going to serve him well in everything he does in life, and they certainly serve him well here at the World Championships. And yeah, he competed so tough. It was 1 second I saw his hips going back, and like, there's the headlock. And
in short time in that first period.
Yeah, and it came, right? He knew it as soon as he did it. He just didn't make that adjustment quick enough. But he's right there. He's close. We need to continue getting Pat those international experiences and those training camps. I think getting him over to Europe last year when he spent that semester abroad really served him well. I think that put him over the top to get the spot on the team. And he's winning matches at the World Championships. He was in it the second match. I'm not disappointed at all in the effort, the way he performed. He made a mistake. That happens.
When you reflect on the matches today, Matt, what are some areas technically where you guys you feel lacked a little bit?
Well, one of the focuses was really if you take a guy down, let's score on top, and we didn't do that. We didn't do that. You've got a beautiful opportunity. All his defense is here, and you're behind him. You know, so I mean, you've got a great opportunity to score. We got to take advantage of that. We can't, you know, just take a guy down and go, okay, I'm going to rest and bring us up. It's got to be a sense of urgency on top. We got to score on our feet. I think the other thing is just continuing to bring our bodies a little closer. You know, we're getting out tactics, I guess, because these guys are just looking for push-outs, you know, and that's not my philosophy. We're looking to score points, takedowns, throw guys, real wrestling, not just grab fingers and push guys out. We're seeing that work here still at this level because the referees aren't calling the matches like they told us. You know, if you're blocking, we're going to hit you. They're still doing the random back and forth. This guy's passive, that guy's passive. That's hard, you know, but I think things are going to shake out after the World Championships with the rule changes. We'll see what they are. We'll make our adjustments and move forward.
Another day tomorrow. Four capable guys. Again, what is you most excited about?
Athletes. I'm excited about. I just want to see them all get out there and compete to the, you know, like we talked about yesterday. If they go out there and compete to the best of their abilities, and you know, the chips are going to fall where they fall, and hopefully we're going to win some of these matches.
Always appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Coach Lindland.